Hello and welcome to another episode of Sports with Monga, and we are back with another banger video with the Formula One season almost at its curtain call, guys. It's almost the end of the season. Yes, 23rd race, the Lusail International Circuit. It's a night race with sprint and the shenanigans. It's everything that we ever wanted, and the 23rd race of the 24 calendar, and it's going to be amazing. Max Verstappen is your four-time world champion. That's done and dusted, but it is all to fight for in the constructors championship, where it's going pretty hard, I would say. I think where it's like where currently McLaren are leading Ferrari by 24 points, and Ferrari is leading Red Bull by 55 points. With the only two races remaining, including the upcoming Qatar Grand Prix that we are going to make predictions for, which features the season's final sprint race offering a maximum of 103 points. The battle for the constructors title remains intense. Guys, it's going to be really interesting how this is going to go. Like, I'm really excited about a couple of things from the world of Formula One. One is the fact that will McLaren win? I think McLaren wins. I think McLaren wins. I think McLaren will win it. I have a feeling that McLaren will win it. Ferrari kind of cut short. Like they will cut short, but then they will like, yeah, I think it's a Ferrari. I think it's a McLaren 1-2. And then Ferrari are like I don't see Ferrari finishing 3-4 with Red Bull and Mercedes on a pip up. But that's why they're here, and that's what we're gonna talk about. Predictions, Sports with Munga, Qatar Grand Prix predictions, biggest flop, biggest surprise, crazy prediction, and then the podiums as well. Get in the comment section below. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Thanks for watching, guys. 141 subscribers. I love the fact that I'm getting love and people are watching the videos, and so much is happening. So if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching. And hit the sub, guys. Come on, hit the subscribe button. I've like realized 99% of you guys are watching. People are watching the videos, but they're not subscribed. It'll mean a lot to me if you actually hit the subscribe button. It'll help grow the channel and help. I really want to make the channel big. The idea is I love doing this. I love to talk about Formula One, football, cricket. There's loads of sports that I love watching, and I kind of like to comment about it. And I would really want your support to kind of continue doing this. So hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching, and let's get into it. My biggest flop, and I've been kind of dawdling or like thinking about who could be my biggest flop. And I switched between. I was first thinking was Lando Norris will be my biggest flop, but then I was like, I'm thinking that they might just win it here. So how can they be my biggest flop? And then I was like, maybe Charles Leclerc is my biggest flop. And then I was like, will I get hate for that? And I'm like, how is he doing? Like he doesn't look confident. Carlos Sainz is like a man on a mission. He just wants to end Charles Leclerc's career as quickly as possible. He's competitive. Of course, they'll go on the media and say they respect each other. Of course, they do. Like, why would he not? Like, why would he mess his relation? Why would Carlos Sainz mess his relationship with Ferrari by kind of messing with Charles Leclerc? But I think Charles Leclerc is my biggest flop. I have a feeling. I don't know why. I have a feeling. Charles Leclerc is my biggest flop. Or my biggest surprise is Mr. Carlos Sainz. He's gonna win the. He's gonna win. Biggest surprise is Carlos Sainz. He's gonna win the Qatar Grand Prix. My crazy prediction is Max Verstappen wins the. And my crazy prediction, it's a Ferrari 1-2. It's a Ferrari 1-2 instead of I'm going a little counter. Like you can see like I've been struggling with it. Biggest flop, I said Charles Leclerc, but biggest flop is Charles Leclerc. Biggest surprise is Carlos Sainz winning. Crazy prediction, I'm saying it's a Ferrari 1-2. And podium predictions is Oscar Piastri wins with Max Verstappen second and George Russell third. That's how I see it kind of wrapping it up. So biggest flop, Charles Leclerc. Biggest surprise, Carlos Sainz wins the Qatar Grand Prix. Crazy prediction is it's a Ferrari 1-2, which it's highly unlikely for that to happen. It's a McLaren track. And podium predictions, I'm saying Oscar Piastri for the win, with Max Verstappen second and Mr. George Russell finishing third. It is controversial in a way because you could say that I've not even talked about Mercedes. I've not even talked about even Lewis Hamilton, like what's happening there. But I'm more interested in the battle that's in front of the constructors battle. And that's what it's kind of happening here. It's Mercedes is going to play the dark horse. They're fourth for sure. Nobody's touching them. I think the battle for sixth, seventh, and eighth is amazing because nobody's touching Aston Martin, 86 points. Nobody can touch them. But Alpine has and RB, they're going to fight it out. Uh, for P6 to P10. In the constructors. The P6 currently is Haas with 50 points. Alpine is at 49. RB is at 46. Williams is at 17. So there is no kind of problem with that. But I think Haas, 50 points. Alpine and RB are going to fucking fight for 6th, 7th, 8th. And it's going to be an amazing thing because Aston Martin is 86. They don't have to worry about anything here. I think the midfield battle is interesting in my mind. I think, but that's kind of my, and that's also I'm not even kind of getting into the surprise package. Maybe I should make like a constructors battle prediction and like the midfield battle. But I think it's going to end with I have more trust in Haas right now, but Alpine has been turning the tide. Like Pierre Gasly, unlucky with what happened in Las Vegas with his gearbox, with his engine issue. Like if he had finished on the top of the podium, or like if he finished, he was second. So even if he finished with points, like it was good enough. But then Nico Hulkenberg and Kevin Magnussen did a great job. Haas guys are just consistent. So I think Haas is going to finish ahead. Yuki Tsunoda and Mr. Liam Lawson, I think they're going to finish eighth, and Alpine is going to finish seventh. But of course, a lot can happen. Get in the comments and let me know what do you think. Constructors on the top. Who do you think gets this? Is it a Ferrari 1-2? Is it a McLaren 1-2? All Mercedes are there, going to spoil the party. Or do you think it's going to be Sergio Perez coming from the ashes, burning and trying to build this and said, this is my win? It's highly unlikely this happens, guys. But I'm like giving some hope there. Or do you feel it's going to be a completely different thing? It's going to be Lando Norris as a simple win, or Max Verstappen with a simple win in Qatar to show his dominance after winning his fourth World Championship. It's going to be interesting if it's a McLaren 1-2. It's done and dusted. The championship is over. There's no coming back. There's no way Ferrari is going to make it. It's going to be done. But I think the championship is going to go to the wire. Lando Norris, Oscar Piastri, possibly winning, but it could also be, as I said, guys, Ferrari 1-2, and then we have an open championship back again. It's going to be interesting. What do you think? Get in the comments below. Let me know what you think. Hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Give me your biggest flop, biggest surprise, crazy prediction, and podium predictions. Guys, one more race to go after Qatar. We're going to Abu Dhabi, and then it is done. Hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Thanks for the support. Thanks for watching. And catch you in the next one. Peace.